Hey guys, Sinister Scrafty here, and today I woke up to some pretty big news. The Switch 2 has finally officially been announced. I'm going to go over some things you might have missed. So first off, bigger Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons will be slightly bigger. This was a really big complaint for the original Switch. A lot of people felt like it was too small for their hands, and a lot of people experienced a lot of cramping, so they addressed that issue. The Joy-Cons are going to have a flat edge, so if you put them down on the table, flat side down, they'll stay. They made that pretty big deal with, it sliding around the surface in the video. The attachments seem to be improved, higher quality, and that they will last a longer amount of time. I know that as the Switch aged, it wasn't so clicky as it was, when it was brand new. And I think some people are having some problems with the Joy-Cons sliding out. I think this will be a more prevalent issue as the console ages, so we shouldn't have to worry about that with the new Switch 2. The screen is actually bigger as well, with a smaller border, so that's very exciting. We have also had a new Mario Kart announced alongside the Switch 2, which is very exciting. And one thing that you might have missed is that there were 18 racers in that video. Before it was 12, so now it's 1.5 times the amount of racers that there were before, so that's very exciting, and the new track looked amazing. Backwards compatibility is a really huge deal. Something that I felt really hurt the Wii U was that it couldn't play the Wii games, and so I think Nintendo learned from their lesson. I think this is a really good change. They do mention that some of the games will not be fully compatible with the Switch 2. I don't really know, to the extent what that means. Hopefully it doesn't affect too many games, and hopefully it's still playable, just with some missing features or something like that. I think the backwards compatibility is really good for the large releases they have planned, such as Metroid Prime 4. I suspect they'll do a Breath of the Wild type thing where they will release a lot of these new games on the Switch as well. So Metroid 4 was an example of that. That whatever the new Pokemon game will be, I feel like that's also a strong possibility. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. I think that might be one of the main reasons why they decided to do that, because they already had some games in development that they might not have been too sure about where the release was going to fall. So they have a Nintendo Direct on April 2nd, so keep an eye out for that. And also they mentioned that there's going to be events held around the world. So this kind of sounds like an E3 type deal where you can try the new console at certain convention centers or whatnot. And I think this is also a good way to showcase some new games, possibly a new Smash game, possibly the new Pokemon games, and there's a lot of things on the horizon, new games on the horizon. So I think this would be a good way to have people try out the new Switch and try out the new games as well. So I'm very excited about this announcement, and let me know in the comments what you think. Sinister Scrafty out.